Data-Driven SEO Strategies for iGaming Operators.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, and welcome to the panel on Data-Driven SEO Strategies for iGaming Operators. You know, when it comes to operators and when it comes to the iGaming industry, SEO is just something that it's nice thing to have, but it's a necessity. It's like the most fundamental pillar of success. I'm Emilio Takas, I'm the head of SEO at Gentoo Media, and I'm excited to share this stage and this topic with some of the best colleagues that I have in this industry. We're a mixed panel. We have operators, we have agencies, but also, just to make the plot twist, we have affiliates as well, besides your moderator. And we have Ivana Flynn, who is the SEO director of Betswap. We have Valentin, who is the co-founder and head of search at Dilanti Media from the affiliates. We have Sini Rantala, the SEO brand owner lead at Betsson. Tamara Novitović, head of SEO at Bazoom. And of course, we have Lacan, who is the COO of UniK SEO. Now, without any further ado, because we have a very short time, there is a great knowledge here, and I want to tell to all of you that you're going to read also some of more of their questions, because we're going to do an article for the magazine, so you're going to see more of the opinions later. I want to dive into the questions and start with something that I consider one of the most important things when it comes to websites, and this is technical. So, Ivana, technical SEO often gets overlooked, and we know that technical SEO can make or break a website. So when it comes to data-driven, when it comes to the audits, when it comes on how we can automate this process, what is the best strategy to follow and what results we can see after we do fix all that we found?
First of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for the introduction. I always like to be taught that I'm good at something. For example, yesterday I tried to give a pill to my cat, and that was massive failure. So being called one of the best in something is well done me. And when it comes to technical SEO, that's definitely my love of the SEO, because, as you said, it can make you or break you. Though I don't say technical SEO is everything, that is a mistake as well. But if you have a website that cannot be crawled and you are shutting the door at Google crawlers, then you are getting nowhere. So for me, technical SEO is absolute base of SEO, and SEOs are technical people. We need to understand the server, the code, the JavaScript, and lots and lots and lots of others. So when it comes to technical SEO, I will tell you what is not an audit. It's a thing that comes out of Ahrefs or SEMrush telling you, this is your audit. This is a fantastic place to start to look where you have problems, and then you start to look deeper. But as any audit, you need to think of what you want to get out of that audit. Is it really looking into technical issues, or is it something else? Is it maybe why someone outranks you? And that's an audit of maybe content, links, the actual market, your competitors, and all of that. When it comes to technical, yes, feel free to look at tools such as Ahrefs, which is a wonderful tool, but it doesn't give you all the answers because it doesn't understand your thinking and why the website is set up the way it is. So for example, it can give you, you have got very low health score because this, and this is blocked. But you may be blocking it on purpose in robots. So before starting anything, understand how the website is set up. And if you didn't set it up, speak to your developers, speak to other people that were maybe there. And then you start to look into the data, and you start to look into Google Search Console, which is a fantastic place because Google tells you, this is how we see your website, this is problem for us, and this is working very well, thank you, well done. Then you can use things such as Screaming Frog, and you will start to understand that you have got redirection chains and you cannot actually resolve the website. Or you start to look into lots of extensions that are for free, and then you will see that Google is seeing this, yet my user is seeing this, maybe I have discrepancy here. And now you will identify the biggest issues, which could be anything from pre-render not working, which is very often for us operators, to having way too many redirections, to having 404s. And then you start to fix them, and when you fix them and you actually allow Google to see your website, read your website, and understand your website, you will be pushed in rankings. Simple as that.
Very good points. And when you say about how Google understands your website, that's a great pass for me to go into my second favorite, which is content, right? And when it comes to content, Sini, when we say about data-driven strategies, okay, and we have data, the thing about that is how we can make sure that the strategies that they're for the content, we make sure that it has longevity, like it has a sustainability, it's gonna stay long for the future, and we're not gonna have any problems later on.
Okay, so obviously what Ivana just said, it's the very base of SEO. We need to show the website to Google how it should look, well, to simply put. But content-wise, obviously what should be looked into, especially for a sustainable strategy, obviously choose your keywords. What are you offering? And offer pages that actually answer users' intent. So look at, obviously, keywords, search volumes, things like this. But then when you have this set up, you look at the click-through rates. Okay, are the people actually clicking to your website from Google? You look at traffic. You get traffic to your pages where the traffic should go. And then, obviously, this is very simply put, but then you look at the conversion. Does the user do what they're supposed to do there based on the user journeys, which you obviously should as well analyze as the best of your capability, which you should have data for all this. I can go for longer.
I know, first of all, that you can keep, but you said something about the opportunities. And a lot of the times we search onto the gap so we can find the opportunities. And there is some data about the players. And in this industry, an advice that personally I could give you is that forget about the users and think about the players. We're not just internet, we're the iGaming. So when it comes to the gap and the opportunities, Greg, coming from an agent's perspective, how you can find this?
Thanks, Emilio. Basically, when it comes to data, I think it's important to consider there is different kind. So there's like first the external data that you can get from trends, whatever, user, etc. But I think a lot of the disregarded data could be used a bit better on the operator side is the internal data. They have a lot of data about their users, about their players, behaviors, age, gender, everything regarding their audience, the way they are playing, which kind of games, how long they are playing. And this is the kind of data-driven information that could be used and really have like a great opportunity to find way to use this data. So you can use it in very different kind of ways. Obviously, doing like blog content, reviews, for example, industry reports. You can do something funnier, a bit more interactive, such as like calculators, tools, something like that will involve a little bit more the players within the content itself. And it's actually funny because I think like there are big companies that already did that, not in the iGaming industry. Like I read a really big report regarding Spotify, for example, and that's what they did. They took their user data, internal search, user behavior, how they're listening to the music, switching, passing, identifying gaps within their playlists, and then basically creating content personalized to each users to not only, get some new users through organic traffic, but also improving the conversion, the
Very
engagement
important
on users, and everything like that. And I think that's these kind of examples that iGaming operators gotta actually use within their SEO strategies.
Very important, and I left the other pillar last because in the iGaming, we need backlinks, right? But I want from Tamara to let us know not just the general idea of what the backlinks are and why we need them, but what we do and what we don't when it comes to backlinks. So what you can share about that?
Yes, so backlinks have been a very interesting topic in SEO, a bit controversial, I have to say. They've been misused, so a lot of the operators and affiliate websites don't actually know how to use them. It's a very simple item to use, and it's not focused only on the authority, but it's focused on getting your traffic to your website. So if you get into this mindset and don't focus on the authority metrics and vanity metrics like domain rating, domain authority only, but focus on what your backlink actually provides for not only Google algorithm, but also the users that are going to click, which is the main purpose of this. Then you're eventually going to get your ranks up, and what's most important about this is that it's on a long-term basis. So once you get your backlinks in this way, they will give you long-term and value that returns over time. Regarding to the data that we are using for the backlinks, we are referring from the vanity metrics and trying to look into user data. So what's useful for affiliate or operators, you have a lot of PPC data. You work with a lot of user data every day. You can extract, like Greg said, singular parts of data that you can use for your backlink strategy as well. The type of data you can use is the behavior on either competitor's website, which is also an interesting area to cover, or on your own website if you are in the game for quite a while. And you can see what actually converts and what's not worth of investment. And then you implement all the quality tactics that you can get, which are also, it's important that they are focused on what users need, and also on the seasonal happenings that are relevant for your industry, if you're in sports betting or if you are maybe in casino games. So combining all this data together is kind of a new way to do the link building, not the old school way. And what I like with this is that you can use this data to process through AI, create heat maps to cut the process and save your time, and you will have your backlinks within a few days, map out your strategy, and just focus on your content and technical stuff. Let the backlinks do their work in a longer time.
I know that we couldn't avoid the word AI. And I know that there might be people around us that they think we're in a panel of operators. What does this affiliate guy is doing here? Like, what does he have to do? And Valentin, the operators know that affiliates can rank. Affiliates can bring FTDs, and affiliates can bring registrations and value. So how operators can learn from affiliates and what's going on with the AI on that?
Yeah, many operators are actually sitting on a gold mine of business intelligence information, in my opinion. I know that myself, I can contribute a lot of my SEO success from actually data-driven strategies, which when I used to work at an operator, came from actually analyzing the affiliates that were promoting the various brands of the operator. Because as an operator, you have the sort of the luxury of opening up the back door into many successful affiliates, strategies, marketing campaigns, and yeah, sadly, it's something that many operators overlook. And me as an affiliate, I mean, it would be, it's something that I I dream about looking, opening the back door into my competitors. And one of the things that you could do is, simply by embracing AI, new technology, analyzing these affiliates that is working hard on promoting you, analyze conversions, player value, and sort of reverse engineer their SEO campaigns, and also to make more information-based decisions for your own SEO, internal SEO campaigns to improve your own return on investment on your own SEO campaigns. So that is one of the ways I would apply, establish a data-driven strategy if I would be an operator. Then if you go a little bit into detail, us at Dilanti Media, we have recently embraced more and more new technology to have our SEO strategies, our SEO work being more data-driven. And I think if you choose to implement data-driven SEO strategies, you in all different areas of your work, such as backlink building, content, you will see not only better return of investment, but also from actually a HR perspective, maybe even much more engaged team. It's so much more fun to work on successful winning SEO strategies.
Thank you. Thank you, Valentin. Thank you, all of you, so much. On the 10 seconds that I have left, I want to tell you that I wanted from you to get some actionables from this talk. But also, as I promised, you're going to read a very detailed article about the data-driven SEO strategies. Thank you for being here. Until next year.